Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and welcome on back to another LEGO news update. Today we've got something quite fun to talk about, and that is LEGO Minecraft. So, of course, if you've been a fan of LEGO, you know that, well, Blitzwinger, there's been sets of LEGO Minecraft for a while now, and you would be absolutely correct. There was micro worlds and micro mobs and micro sets, and I have to be honest, as cool as those sets looked, I am more of a person that prefers the minifigure scale. So now, I am absolutely ridiculously excited because now we are going to get LEGO Minecraft sets, but they are actually going to be in minifigure scale. So you're going to get a minifigure of Steve, you're going to get a minifigure of the zombie, and they're all going to be in scale, which is awesome. I'm so excited for that. That sounds really terrific, and I cannot wait to pick some of these sets up. So the rumor is that these sets are going to be coming to stores at around, from what I understand at least personally, around November or so. I'm not 100% certain if that is the case, but that's what I've heard, so that sounds really cool, and I hope that Canada doesn't really lag behind. I hope we get it in a timely fashion, because I definitely would love to pick some of these up. So, just like last time when I did the superhero updates, you guys really enjoyed those and you wanted to see more, so now, of course, if you want to see more LEGO news updates and such, please thumbs up the video. That really does help me out a ton, and more importantly, what I want you guys to do is to let me know which set are you most excited for out of all of the ones that I'm going to be discussing today. So, with that being said, let's get rocking and let's get rolling with, of course, the sets that we know are going to be available. So first off, we've got set number 21113, and this will be the Cave set, which will contain a Steve minifigure, a zombie minifigure, and a mob figure for the spider, which is super duper awesome. And as you can see, it comes with like a cave system build. There's a lava design going on, there's some water in there, some ores and stuff like that. I really find it interesting how they went about trying to create the grassy patches versus the gravel and such. I think that it's one of those things, like in pictures it looks really good, but I almost think I would want to see it like in person to really be able to judge it, which is why right now I don't want to commit either way. Like, I don't want to say, oh, I don't like it, or oh yeah, I do like it, or something like that. So for now, I just want to be kind of neutral on it, and I think that it looks interesting. I think it looks quite cool indeed. At first I was a little worried that the Steve figure is going to come off weird because of the square head, because it's LEGO, but it almost looks mega blocky because of the way that it looks. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting to see how we're so used to this certain look from LEGO that it's interesting when they do something different like this, how your mind has a hard time adjusting to it. But all in all, it looks like a lovely little set here. It looks quite cool. I'm assuming that this is going to be one of the smaller sets, one of the more affordable ones, since it doesn't come with a huge amount of minifigures or mobs, and therefore I assume that it's going to be probably in that like lower price range. There is no prices, at least from where I'm checking and everything that I saw. There's no specific prices yet, so I can't quote anything in specifics, but I would think that this would be a pretty affordable set to begin with. So then we move on to a larger set, which is the farm set, and this set looks absolutely awesome. And the coolest element is, of course, you can combine the sets over time and have like a really cool little Minecraft world in real life, which would be quite awesome indeed. So this set comes actually with 3 mobs and Steve. So in this one, you're going to get Steve with a shovel item. I forgot to mention that the set that is known as the Cave is actually going to come with a Steve with a pickaxe, which is pretty sweet. But this one right here is going to be the farm set. This one comes with a skeleton, which looks terrific. They basically use the regular skeleton body that we've seen before for minifigures, but they give him the square skeleton head, and it works astonishingly well. It looks really nice. You're going to get a mob of the cow, which I'm sure my buddy Gamer is going to be very happy about that. And then we're also going to get a sheep, which is quite cool indeed. And then, of course, as I mentioned before, the Steve with the shovel. But this set looks really interesting in terms of having just a really cool design to it. Like, I really love the way that this one has come off. It looks very interesting. I also love the fact that the set will include a pumpkin, so you'll be able to put the pumpkin on Steve's head and stuff, which is really awesome. So you could fight off Endermen when we get those, which is going to be quite awesome indeed. So again, lovely set here. And I think that this one is going to be obviously a little bit higher of a price than the Cave set, but it still looks really cool. A lot of plants. The pumpkin head is awesome accessory. You're going to get a chest and stuff like that. A lot of cool little accessories and stuff. So I cannot wait to check this one out as well. Then we move on to the first night, which is a very interesting set as well. This was probably going to be the cheapest of the bunch, I would imagine, because, well, maybe not actually. Now that I look at all the parts and the fact that the house is actually going to open up, it's actually probably going to be pretty pricey. Never mind, forget that I said that. I don't know why I thought that this set was really small. I think it's because it only comes with 2 mobs and a Steve. In this one, you're actually going to get a Steve with a wooden pickaxe. I would have rather to get like an iron one or something, because if this is a more expensive set, it would be quite lovely to get something a little bit more higher end. But nonetheless, this set will come with a creeper, which is of course a must, and also a pig, which is really, really cool indeed. And then of course, it being the first night, what it revolves around is setting up your first house, setting up your first kind of loft, your area where you will sleep and such. The set is also going to come with a wooden pickaxe, which looks really neat, and it will have like the inside of the house actually assembled, which is really cool as well. You're going to have a little bed, a furnace and stuff, so it looks quite cool indeed. I think it's a really, really neato design, and again, because of the creeper, you have to get this set. I mean, it's the creeper. He's like a paramount character that you have to own, so I think that that's awesome. And again, very, very cool set. I also love the name of this set in particular because the first night. The one thing that you will notice is they're doing a really clever job of basically having no mobs shared through any of the sets. So it's like if you're a big Minecraft fan like myself, what you would have to do is you'd have to buy all of them to get your hands on all the mobs, which, it's so clever, but I don't like it. Because it forces me to get the others, but what can I do? So, nonetheless, of course, then let's move on to the second to last set, and that is, well, actually, oh, sorry, no, there's 2 more. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. So, let's then move on to the set that is known as the Ender Dragon, which, of course, is really, really awesome. So, this set actually introduces some armor to Steve, which is super duper cool. So you're going to be able to have a full diamond armor with a diamond sword. There's an Enderman in this set. There's an Ender Dragon in this set, which is more important. In fact, from what I could see, it looks like there is actually 3 Endermen in this set, which is awesome. So you're going to have the pillars, you know, that you have against the Ender Dragon and stuff like that, which I've never seen in person, but I've seen videos and pictures of them. I've still never gotten to the end, which is kind of frustrating, to be honest. But nonetheless, of course, we also have the Ender Dragon, which looks awesome. I think out of all the mobs that have been revealed so far, I think that the Ender Dragon looks the most accurate and the coolest of the bunch. This is also going to be quite a large set, of course, but I have to say that this set just looks absolutely ridiculously cool, and I am very, 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 very excited about checking this thing out. Let me know what you guys think so far. Which is your favorite set? Which is your favorite mob, of course? But let's not rush it because there is still one more set, and then there's like a special type set as well, which we will talk about in just a moment. But first, let's get to the final set, which is called the Mine. And I forgot to give you all the numbers for the sets, but this set is number 21118. And this one is going to be obviously designing kind of or trying to replicate a mine-like area that you assembled within Minecraft. And this set is actually pretty cool in terms of getting you quite a variety of mobs. In fact, this is the one set, like if you want to pick up just one set and you don't really want to splurge on all the others and such, and you want to have a majority of the actual minifigures and stuff like that, or the mobs from Minecraft, this is definitely a good one to go with because it comes with a skeleton with a bow, which is really cool. You're going to get a zombie, you're going to get a creeper, and you're going to get a spider. So you're not going to get an Enderman here, unfortunately. It would have been cool if they could have put that in here as well, just so you could kind of cover most bases, but you still get a really nice variety of mobs, and I think that that is quite cool indeed, and I'm very, very much excited about this set. Now, this set looks really cool because it's, for me personally, I love sets that have like verticality like this, where there's multiple levels and layers and stuff like that, so it looks really cool. There's some cart systems going around with TNT on them and stuff, so this set looks really, really neat. Very excited for it, and I think that this might be the first set that I pick up just because I want to try to get my hands on all the different designs and the mobs right away instead of buying all those sets separately, so that I could have kind of, you know, my experience with, see, okay, do I like the creeper? Do I like these designs? Do you think that they've been executed well? And then go from there and decide whether or not I want to collect the others. But nonetheless, this set also will come with a Steve that has actually an iron armor, which is pretty sweet, and an iron sword, so that's quite awesome indeed, or at least I think it's an iron sword. It could be a stone sword, but it looks a little too light to be an actual stone sword. Could be wrong, but let me know what you guys think as well. And then, of course, the final set that we need to discuss is actually something called I believe it's called the creative box. I'm pretty sure. I actually didn't write it down here. I should have in my little PowerPoint file. But this is the creating. Oh no, is it? It's not the creative box. It's the crafting box. That's what it was. The crafting box. And this thing is really interesting because basically what it allows you to do is it's gonna come with like a whole bunch of parts, and it's gonna come with a Steve minifigure. And I think that there's gonna be some mobs in there. Like I think there's a mushroom cow, and then there's a skeleton in there. I'm pretty sure. And then you also get a Steve with a diamond pickaxe, which is pretty sweet. But the really neat design about this thing is that it's going to come with basically kind of like instructions and rules of where you'll be able to assemble 8 different things out of this box, which is super duper cool because obviously it goes off the whole idea of Minecraft and Lego of create your own creations, which is really, really awesome. So, with all that being said, guys, there you have it. That is the awesome sets that have now been revealed for Minecraft minifigure scale, I should say, because of course this is the scale that we're talking about today. There have been Minecraft sets before for Lego. I just personally didn't really, like, they didn't resonate with me. I didn't like the micro mob design. For me personally, it doesn't mean that if you like it, it's bad, or if me not liking it is bad. It's just a personal preference type thing going on. So, with all that being said, guys, I would love to hear from you. Which do you think is the coolest set of the bunch? I will be honest with you, I really love the crafting box, actually. I don't know why I keep calling it the creative box. There's just something in my mind. I'm a creative box, that's what it is. I could have sworn that that's what I read, but then when I look at the box itself, it says crafting box, so I'm assuming it's a crafting box indeed. But nonetheless, I like that thing because it really does kind of, to me, kind of, you know, describes what Minecraft and Lego is all about, and that is building your own thing. Like they'll give you all the parts, and then you just kind of assemble your own type adventure, which is really cool. But then I have to say that I just love the Ender Dragon set. It just looks so incredibly cool. Full diamond armor Steve, 3 Endermen, the Ender Dragon, which is the thing I'm most excited for. I cannot wait to check this set out. And then, of course, I also really like the mine set. So I definitely picked the more expensive sets, the bigger sets, which is kind of obvious. But I just think that those sets stand out the most. But with all that being said, I also really have a soft spot for the first night because it kind of reminds me of when I started playing Minecraft and kind of having that nostalgic moment. So, with all that being said, guys, there you have it. This will conclude another LEGO news update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to thumbs up the video, share it with your family and friends, and of course, as always, guys, have a fan-flipping-tastic day. I will catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, guys.